What is going on, everyone? Nick here, and welcome back to some Spellcaster University, where we're kind of in cruise control. The bodyguard one, we're essentially just hoping it happens at this rate. I feel like we've done basically everything we could. We have every 7-year going for it. So if three of those, if three of those could manage to actually get it, then great. If not, you know, not the biggest issue in the world, I think. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Might get a little lucky. Or, you know, or we don't. That's very possible as well. The big thing is we already completed the pirates, so we will have them available to us in the last mission, which is great. So, not tripping too hard. I feel like that's been my attitude in this game for the last little bit. It's just like, you know what, as long as we get that main one, we're kind of okay. Because I feel like for a lot of it, you're pretty much fine as long as you get those. Like, I feel like the star books, as long as you get like 1-star books, it's like fine. Like, it's not a huge issue. And, you know, we'll take what we can get. I'm just getting all the new students, Jesus. I mean, we'll take it. But, you know, whatever. Ooh. Interdimensional Archives, let's do it. Let us do it. Let's do Righteous Cloister. We'll probably do that by the end of the episode, I think. That could be fun. Sacrifice a couple students, you know. The usual. Let's put this up here. Bam. Okay. Let's grab, oh hell yeah, free 3%. We'll take it. But yeah, I know I've been going on a lot of tangents in this series recently. Do I not have any? Oh, yeah, I don't. But I'm excited to wrap up this campaign so that we could try out the Thaumaturge one. I think that'll be fun. I think that could be fun, and then I think the plan, I guess we're just gonna learn. Now we'll put this up here. I gotta figure out a plan for after that. We'll see how that one does, and then because after that, like, I don't know if I necessarily want to jump straight into another challenge. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We shall see. What I'm really hoping for is like some kind of update. I would love that. Like, let me get an update so that we can have more random stuff to do. And then also just so I could get like some varied content, I guess. Or like if there's an update, then we could at least like spend more time talking about the actual game. Rather than just like random little life story shit. Not that that's not, you know, not that I don't like doing that. Obviously I do. I am an absolute rambler. But, you know, it would be nice to get some new content for the game. I still desperately want them to make like editable modes. Because I would love to be able to build my own like run essentially, and like let that be something I could share with you guys. Like, I think that could be fun. Or like, you know, just more varied stuff. I think it could all be good. All be good. But if not, that's fine too. You know, I'm not super tripping one way or the other. I do a bunch of random content on the channel anyway, so if, you know, the time comes and I need to do other random stuff, then that's fine. Again, not super worried. There's also some things I want to do where I'm debating whether or not I should start a second channel. But I feel like anytime someone starts a second channel, the second channel never does as well. And like, I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm worried. Like, let me get your guys' opinion. If like, say I start doing like a sports series, right? Because that's basically what I've been thinking of. If you saw a sports thing pop up every, like, say, other day or every couple days, is that something that you'd be like, I'm gonna unfollow? Because I know that's like somewhat a thing. Where if it's like not the channel's main thing, people will be like, oh, well, I don't wanna follow that. Even if it's like, oh, you could just skip that video. There's like a huge track record of people just being like, all right, I'm gonna bounce. You're not the channel I remember, or you're not the channel I subscribed for. That kind of thing. Which I understand, you know, you don't want your what do you call it? Like your YouTube inbox or whatever you want to call it, filled up with random shit, but you know, at the same time, it's a little I just re-rolled Master Assassin to Assassin. Great. What a great trade. Just stonks, right? Man, Stroll, get out of here. Rune Master. I'll take it. Scholar. Stonecutter. Cultist will take. Ghoul, sure. Magic Teacher. Village Mage, Clockmaker. Oh, I should have rerolled Clockmaker because we had a chance at Elementalist. Yeah. I mean, we're getting a lot of ones that just aren't passives, or we're getting like Scholar 50,000 times. That's not the most ideal thing in the world. But, ooh, we can get a zombie. Haven't got that in a while. Can we just get passives, please? I guess not. I guess we're just not going to get passives. Whatever. It's fine. It's not too big a deal. But yeah, I'm curious, you know, if you guys are very, I don't know if picky's the right word, but if the what's coming out on the channel dictates, 'cause like I noticed, like when I stopped doing Pathfinder, and to be fair, even when I stopped doing Spellcaster for a while, but to be fair, at that time I had like actually like stepped away from YouTube entirely, so that I understood the unfollows. But when I stopped doing Pathfinder, I saw like a huge drop and was like, oh shit. maybe shouldn't have done that. Although it was kind of good because I definitely had stopped enjoying that game at that point. It's not like this one where it's like an easy, you know, even if I'm not necessarily invested in the run as much, I can just kind of bullshit, and I like doing that anyway. So this is kind of a nice vessel for that. But yeah, I saw a huge drop because people were basically like, oh, you're not playing Pathfinder anymore, so I'm out, deuces. Which, you know, like I said, I get. But at the same time, I was like, why don't you come back, though? Actually, I'm curious, is anybody who watches this series from the Pathfinder days? I don't see too many similar faces. I know a couple people, especially those in like the Discord, are still, or are from the Pathfinder days, because I remember that. But yeah, as far as everyone else, I'd be interested to see anybody from the Pathfinder days, or, you know, Godspeed, you're from the before times. The even before Pathfinder days. Where, like, that was like my first big like boom game. And this one was kind of the second. Which, you know, I've been lucky where like a channel my size has gotten like 2 good like booms. I'm in a heavy period right now of I've stagnated a bit, which needs to be fixed. But I feel like even though I've kind of plateaued a little bit, I'm still in a good spot as far as like average viewership goes. And a lot of times that's all you can ask for, right? It's like, okay, for a channel my size, like you if you look around YouTube, you're thinking, okay, you know, people are getting about you know, on like an average video, are getting like 10% of their subscriber base watching every video. And that's pretty much where I'm at. We're like, you know, I have roughly like 1,100 viewers. Over the course of like a week, my videos will get, you know, 110 views. So, you know, the ratio's there. I just need to find something. Like, basically, we're at the point where if Spellcaster gets another update, that'll be a big one. But if not, then it'll be, you know, some game that's next. Like, I was hoping Honey, I Joined the Cult would. And it got me a little bit. It pushed me over the plateau I was at of what do you call it? Like 15 or no, 1,100 flat. Like I gained like 50 subs thanks to Honey, I Joined a Cult. But it wasn't like, you know, the level of like this where I got, you know, almost 1,000 subs. Or no, not 1,000 subs. Probably like 800 subs from Spellcaster releasing, which was awesome. Hey, we actually got one. All new students have a plus 4% chance of having steadfast. Oh, that's pretty good. So it's 333. Okay. So yeah, like I said, we'll have a chance at getting it with people who are gonna get Archmage probably. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad we at least got one. And that gives me hope that, you know, as we go in here and make these rooms more and more efficient, you know, we have a higher chance of getting a another one. So that's good. Hard to complain about that. Here, have some alchemy mana. Mana's irrelevant at this point. But yeah. I mean, I'm excited to eventually have another, you know, another spellcaster. Not that I'm looking to replace this or anything. That's not, you know, don't take it like that. But just like there's like a, I don't know. It's hard to explain if you haven't done like any recording stuff. Like there's like a certain like, it's so sick to wake up and see either your sub count or just like views count in general, like jump up a ton. You know, there's something like inherently like you want, you know, you want to see it. You want like it feels good. It feels like validating kind of. And then just in general, it's like, hey, you know, people are watching something I'm doing. And like for me, like I don't do like crazy edits. Like I've tried editing and I'm just like a bad editor. So you know, so a lot of it's based on like, it's got to be either the game or me. It's not, you know, it's got to be something that like, you know, I'm doing like enough to keep people kind of thing. And so that feels nice. And so it'll be fun the next time because like last time I jumped up so heavy, but this time, like, you know, people tend to, you know, thank you guys for going and checking out a channel that has a low sub count. Most people don't do that though. And so the 1K threshold I feel like was really important because that opened the door to a lot of people where it's like, oh, this person isn't a, you know, 500 Andy. He actually has like 1,000 subs, so maybe it's worth looking at. And like that just, you know, perpetually gets easier and easier for people to click on the video. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to see what the next time's like where it's like, oh yeah, you know, I have, you know, 1,000 subs and, you know, say I hit something decently hard again, is that going to bump me up to 2K? Is it going to give me a 5? Is it, you know, we can just, you know, fingers crossed it gets me to like 10. You know, not going to expect too much, but everything, like every bit's cool. So, you know, looking forward for that. Also curious what game that's going to end up being. Because I feel like there's not a lot of Like, I feel like this game doesn't have anything to do, or isn't even in the same realm as, like, Pathfinder. And so it's odd that to me that this was my second Boom game. I figured it would be another CRPG. Where it was like, oh yeah, like we're, you know, some CRPG I did really well or something like that. But no, it was, you know, this little card game. This little Hogwarts building, you know, card / management game. Which you know is fun because that makes it so that I can play. Because I'm somebody who likes variety. Like, you've seen it in just the games that I do. Like, Let's Tries On or stuff like that. Where it's just like, oh yeah. I don't... You know, like my taste in gaming is very broad. There's definitely some things that I'm just like, I don't care about. Like, I'm not a big fighter game person. I'm not, you know... RTSs I can't stand for the most part. Archmage, great job. So proud. Magic teacher. How you a 7-year and the best you can get is magic teacher? What the hell happened to you? Sigil Master's good. Demon Hunter, Magician Prince. What do we roll this one? Shadowbinder. Nice. Corrupted Pyromancer. That seems fun. Inventor, I feel like at this point we get a free alchemy card at the start of every time. But it's still worth it. Because after that first hit, we do have to pay. Time Emissary, okay. A lot of these guys are good. I probably should have... there's no real reason for to have that, but I guess we're taking it. It's making us. Let's see, we're gonna have so many cultists because of all the deepkin we had. But I probably should have done the what do you call it? The oh my god, was the dungeon? That's the word I'm looking for. You could be an archmage, magic historian. That's pretty cool. Scholar, magic teacher, shadowbinder. There we go. Take all of that. I mean, the good thing too is that because the things we're going for are like pretty, or like the quest we have is like pretty like generalist good. Like, so like the students are going in there are still coming out with good outcomes. So it's like, you know, it's hard to complain about that. Let's see, send you over here. Let's do that. It's nothing but Park Fit and Unicorn Horn, apparently. I mean, that's fine. It's whatever. It's all good. But, oh. Ooh. We have, like, wow, we have nothing but 7 years. Oh, put a 7-year in there. Oh, well. Which is odd. Take the alchemy room. We're also able to get this to last seemingly forever, even on short. Like, now that we're deep into the run, I feel like it's very easy to keep this going really well, you know, where it's just like, oh yeah, give me that light room, dog. Give me that light room. There we go. Because I feel like the other, when we do normal, it's a bit easier to keep everything going. But in this one, there's been a little bit of difficulty, but not too much. I feel like this game, all the difficulties front loaded. So like once you get past those first couple of maps, you're golden. Like, you're not going to have any more problems. Like, you could run into an issue like this one where we picked the hardest goal, and so we might 2-star this one. But even then, it's like, at this point, who cares? Like, it's not enough of an issue for us to have to worry about it, you know what I mean? So, that's not too big of a deal. Man, they really love giving us these 1-of-7s. I mean, I'll take it, but also, now that I think about it, let's just make free application. Yeah. Let's see. Let's grab us some educated students. We'll do that. There we go. Just so we can try to pile in a bunch of students. We can place this. Oh, we can place it down here. Nice. Okay. There we go. And now I forgot what I was even talking about. Whatever. Whatever. Let's see. We'll take this one. I mean, like, the money's nice, but I also feel like if they can get stat boosts while they're sleeping, you know, it's like the people who listen to, like, language books while they sleep. I can't do that. Sadly, you know, I am horrible at picking up languages. Like, for some reason, the retention's just not there. You know, I'm hoping because my wife, she's Chinese, and so she speaks Cantonese. I'm hoping when she's teaching our kids eventually, I don't have kids yet, but when we eventually have them, I'm hoping that when she's teaching the kid Cantonese, I can also pick it up. Like, maybe I need to be taught like a 2-year-old. Maybe that's been the big downfall the entire time. But yeah, I would love to be able to pick up a language. Like, if I could pop on an audiobook or like a language book and go to sleep and wake up and be like, you know, more than me llamo Nick. Like, you know, I would love that. That would be lovely. You know, just cause I feel like, well, especially where I live, where it's like, you know, hey, we got a second one. Let me get there. Hey, let's go. See, like I said, they both had Archmage as their thing, so it's like we just had to wait for some Archmages. That's actually great. I love that. Planewalker. Now the question is, do I just merge them all now? Sylvan Protector, okay. Inventor. Let's see. Let me first do this. Let's see. So this one has Worker and Diligent. Shadow Disciple, Alchemy. I mean, I feel like this one's even better. Let's throw them all in. We're all going to be some brown sheep. And then we can learn a little bit of everything. We don't got to worry about students about to be dying. Or not dying, but what the hell? We don't have to worry about missing out on stuff dungeon-wise. Because if we throw everybody in here, we should have a good mix of dungeon stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the dungeon next episode. So we can give these 7-year babies some time to bake, you know? Let them learn a plethora of things. And then we'll go from there. Alright, there we go. Now everything should be opened up to everybody. And, you know, hopefully that ends up working out. I do think towards the end that that's the best thing to do. We also just got Flower Crown. That's terrible. But I think that's the best. That's one of the better ways to do it. Where it's just like, hey, everyone can do everything. You know, not super tripping about anything. Like, just go have fun. This is community college now. Go learn whatever you want to learn. And I'll support you. You know? At the end of the day, what more can we ask for? There we go. Give me all that stuff. Hell yeah. Give you that -3. Let's do the teacher's lounge, sure. Let me pause it so we can actually spend all this. We could do another. We don't need to. Let's do the crypt. Let's do magical hat. Put that in here. Hell yeah. And then we'll do enchantment workshop, which is where? Right there. Do we have everything for that one? We will take this. So I'll click around, make sure. Yeah, we can grab a lot of stuff. What the hell have I been doing? Let's see. Just want to go through and take kind of everything, honestly. Because, like, I feel like you know, most of these are good, so like why not take them? Ooh, that one doesn't quite have it. Oh, did not mean to do that. That one almost has causal loop. Okay, we're good. Pop that. Alright. Went through and actually upgraded them. Feel like that should have been done way earlier, but whatever. And I'm just, you know, popping potions the second we get them because I didn't mean to take the cat. Didn't mean to at all. We'll take this. Throw it in there. You can go observe some stuff. You can contribute to our alchemy fund. Assassination 3. And what's nice is we're so far in that where the hell can we put this? I feel like it's gonna be Bright Staff Refectory. But which one? Oh no, that one's full. Oh, right there. What the hell was I about to say? Can't remember. Can't even remember. I feel like this is going pretty smooth. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Now students are basically, they'll, you know, get in here and the second they walk through a room, you know, they're basically done with that thing because everything's so high, which is convenient. Very convenient. Oh, clicked off the game. Whoops. Definitely take a weapons rack. Always take a weapons rack. It is just such a good little thing. Yeah, we're schmoovin' now. I'm gonna start doing duplicate rooms, I think. Where if we have a room that, you know, we have a ton of, I'm gonna go ahead and make a duplicate version of it. Because I think at this point, why do I keep doing that? I keep accidentally closing the window. I feel like at this point, you know, like interdimensional room, yeah, let's put that right there. Let them start going through that. Just because we want plenty of options. And, yeah, we just had a massive graduating class, I think. Yeah, 22. Oh, is this going to be all of the, oh, we got a bodyguard mage naturally. Interesting. We'll take that. That's fine. Beautiful's good. Calligrapher. Yeah. Elemental summoner. Yes. How did you end up so bad? You must have been 3-year. Time traveler. Sure. War leader. Archmage. Beautiful. Calligrapher will take. Cultist will take. Contract killer. I don't actually need that one. And Archmage is way better. Not that I thought we'd get that, but Potion Master will take. Planeswalker, great. We have plenty of Craftsman. Magic Historian will take. Yeah. We had Death Master. I haven't seen that one before. Planewalker, sure. Metamorph, sure. Grandma Eater, hell yeah. And then, let's see. Unicorn Handler, sure. All good. We've 3-starred it. Like, I feel like we're in a good spot. Like, you know, hard to complain. We're doing pretty decent. We almost got Causal Loop in there. Can do that for Horn Harvest. Get us even more, unicorn horns, because God knows that's what we need. We'll start another assassination arena. I think that's a good idea. We'll take a +5, why not? We need to actually get rid of a bunch of this stuff. Let me pause it. I feel like the game's flying now. There we go. I also feel like every unpause we just get more stuff. Put that in there. There we go. Oh, and immediately we got stuff. I feel like I didn't even unpause. We'll do another refectory. Let's do it up here. Why not, right? Alright, there we go. We can let it go. Oh, we got both of those. Okay. Be zoomed out. We got a bustling little what looks like an ant colony. And I'll take it, you know. It's working out. Students are learning. Ooh, potentially gonna get everybody on that flower crown meta now. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Want everything we can get. There we go. Send out our little guinea pig boy. Ooh, I'm just gonna take this plus 35 because I think that's worth it right now. Why we took the evil banner, I don't know. They just look nice. It's aesthetic reasons at this point. Oh, just threw away a student. Oh, then put that student in there. Well, Godspeed. You're gonna be in there forever. We'll have one single bodyguard student. I actually am going to take the royal banner though, because this one, you know, we can actually get some mileage out of. At least I think. Do that. And then I'm going to pause it here. We will get this last potion, grab this, upgrade the observatory. But yeah, we're just gonna, we're just kind of coast on this one. Next episode, I will do the what do you call it? The dungeon. I don't know why I have trouble thinking of that word today. It is 8 in the morning, and so I am tired, but that shouldn't be why. But whatever. Whatever. It's all good. But I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you everyone so much for watching. And thank you for all the you know, comments and stuff on the recent episodes. I like posing the questions. Hope you guys are enjoying that too. It was fun to see a bunch of people. Oh, we got money to spend. Let's do that real quick. Throw a dormitory right there. But it was fun to see everybody's responses to that. I be reading them at work when the kids are doing... Not the kids, they're all adults, because you have to be an adult to work where I work, but I call them kids because... they're most of the time they're older than me, to be fair, which is funny. But yeah, I read the comments while I'm at work, and they're doing something or they're on break. So thank you for that. A lot of similar experiences, so that's fun to see. A lot of different experiences, too, which is also interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I see you next time. See ya.